Hold on a second. How do you reverse the camera, dude?
What is up, YouTube? So, it's been a couple days since I last edited a video and uploaded it, so I'm gonna kind of just talk through this one in one big go. These exercises should be pretty similar to you guys. I'll explain it real quick, but just doing some pretty heavy curls, supinated dumbbell curls, works to show how the bicep, plain and simple, great exercise, go ahead and do it. So I just finished War of the Planet of the Apes, the very last modern day Planet of the Apes movie, and I thought it was fantastic. Pretty good movie, and I definitely would give the series in itself a good, probably a good 4 stars, 4 out of 5. It was good. I liked it a lot. So I thought good story, good cast, and kind of overall just like really good CGI as far as like the monkeys and the apes and stuff. It was good. Good movie. Definitely recommend it. So, but yeah, life has been crazy, you know? It's like one of those periods where it's just like nothing seems to go right and you're just going through the motions just to kind of get through day by day, you know what I mean? It's like what seems most important to you, I guess, isn't, in the sense of like depression, so to speak. And depression and just kind of mental illness in itself is a very, very real thing. And before I move on from that, this is the hammer strength row machine. So I did 4 plates, which is the heaviest I've ever gone on that machine. Works upper middle portion of your back, which a lot of people don't usually hit because most people just do pull downs, and that's about it. But good exercise, great to do. Let me roll over into this next clip real quick first. Okay, so using a seated row machine attachment. So the point of your hands being supinated, pointed inward, really helps work on the peak of your bicep, and I've noticed a pretty decent amount of peak gain from doing this exercise. Definitely give it a try. Don't need anything crazy heavy. Remember, it's not necessarily about the weight. It's all about the mind-muscle connection. So, yeah, and back to that. So, like, the season, if you live in a state where you just have summer, I don't know, who knows, it might apply to you, it might not, but I know most of the time when like late fall, early winter comes around, that's when people usually get seasonal depression. I already had depression, like full blown, and it gets worse for me at this time, so it's very difficult for me to even want to go to the gym. So it's one of those things where you just kind of have to try and push through the best you can. Some days you miss, some days you don't, but it's all a process. Taking that from there, almost dropped my phone, doing lat pull downs. So this works the outer portion of your lats, your back. It basically gives you that very wide look in the back. That's what this exercise helps with, is width. Lat pull downs are probably one of my most favorite back exercises to begin with anyway. Just love the pull down motion. And overall, just a great exercise as far as like also hitting the forearms as well, depending on like how much weight you put on it, obviously. But it's a good exercise. It kind of hits a little bit of everything, which is good. Then moving on from that, we went into cable curls and we did drop sets. So this one's also working the short head of the bicep. So this guy, I started out pretty heavy. I did 130 on that, then I dropped to 110, then 90, I believe, on that. So I try to get as many reps as I possibly can with keeping that tempo slow, just to try and put as much mass onto the biceps and as much tension with the heavy weight as possible onto the bicep, just to make them grow. Yeah, at times you just, when you don't feel motivated or really wanting to do anything, it's like hard to get out of bed. And I get it. For those of you who struggle with that too, like I get it. Like you get up, you don't want to go to work, you don't want to see people, you don't want to go to the gym. If the gym is the most important thing in your life and then all of a sudden you wake up and it's not, it's very, very real thing, and I get it because it's been me this whole winter season. I hate cold weather to begin with. I hate cold weather probably more than anybody. I like my hot weather. I don't care if it's humid or dry heat, anything, as long as it's like hot, sunshiny weather. I'm tired and disoriented, so my words are slurring, but I'll explain this exercise real quick. Seated rows. So this is actually the same attachment that we used over there to work on the peak curls. So this one we also did drop sets as well. And notice how most people kind of row towards the middle / bottom portion of their chest. I row it low so I can hit the lower portion of my back. Because if you think about it, most exercises that you use to work out your back are mainly for your upper and middle back, and you're not really getting too much of your lower back unless you're working on something like the deadlift. So that the deadlift it's a good exercise, but it's not good if you have back issues or if you have rod, slip disc, etc. Deadlift as long as you can, as long as your body allows you to, but there's limits to how long you can deadlift. If you see like a 90-year-old guy walk in the gym trying to deadlift, I wouldn't quite recommend it. I would do something a little bit different, but that's for another video, another subject topic. So, doing a whole forearm blaster, start with wrist curls, so it works the bottom portion of the forearms. Then I go into the wavy bar, and I do wrist extensions to work on the top portion of the forearm. Very end of that, I go through with the wrist twist. It's a little pulley system that you twist up and down, so you can see it laying down on the floor over there. You just use that thing and it gets the top and bottom of your forearms. I'll usually go through the top and bottom twice just to overall get a really good burn, good pump. Forearms is one of those things where it's more necessary to focus on volume versus weight, because I notice when I keep my reps higher on my forearms, for instance, I've noticed bigger size, significantly bigger size and gain to them. So, and that's the little machine that I was talking about, by the way, too. So, but yeah, definitely if you're trying to get your forearms bigger, definitely put volume into it. So I do anywhere between 15 to 25 reps, depending on what exercise that I do for my forearms. So just take these exercises and try a 15 to 20 rep range, and trust me, you're going to see quite a significant size difference build up into your forearms. I certainly have, which is really pleasing and encouraging for me to see too, because I never really worked my forearms out that much, other than just like farmer carries to help my grip better on a deadlift, and deadlift gets grip too, but it's only for a few short seconds. It's not constant repetition. So, but yeah, Eric's going through this and he killed it. We both killed it, per usual. Well, I wouldn't say per usual, but some workouts feel crappier than others just because of, I guess, lack of motivation and just everything that goes on in my head. And that might go on in some of you guys' head too. So just know you're not alone in it. And I get like some days like you wake up and the day and your mind will just defeat you and you can't do anything about it. You're not going to win every day. You just won't. That's the cold hard truth. about mental illness is that you won't win every day. Some days you'll be fine, some days you won't be, and that's okay. Just because you're not okay doesn't necessarily make it wrong. I mean, to a certain extent, if you're going down the road of like suicide or killing yourself, then yeah, that's definitely not the right way to take the path. It's not good to end your own life, because whether you believe it or not, you do have people that care about you, and you do have people that love you and that want to help you. You just have to reach your hand out. Just be like, hey, grab it. I need some help. But just know you're not going to win every day. And once you come to accept that, it's going to be a lot easier. I didn't accept it because I tried to win every day, and I didn't, and it discouraged me. And once I stopped trying so hard to win every single day, it was a lot less stressful for me to live out each day, if that makes sense. So, ending that topic for now. I can make a whole nother video on it if need be or if wanted, but I'll explain this very last exercise. Eric really wanted to do some partner curls, so we did, and we just used, we were like completely shot, or at least I was for the most part with my biceps, so I was just like, yo, grab a 35, grab a straight bar, because we're like fully supinated as much as possible, and we were doing like half curls on this one, which is technically the proper range for a bicep curl, because you get the most time under tension with that. So it's just constant tension when you're just doing like a half rep. It's like a 9-inch movement type of deal. So we just did that until we got to 50 reps a piece, and that ended our workout. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm about to sneeze. Ooh, bless me. I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a like. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe for more videos if you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, DM me at Instagram at Harkey_fitness, and I'd be more than happy to talk with you. Have a good day.